Hey guys, welcome to the Asteroid Hunter channel. Appreciate you guys joining us today. We're going to kind of go through the Celestron StarSense. We received one from Woodland Hills Camera and Telescopes.net to test out. So we're just going to do a quick unboxing of the unit. We have the unit right here, brand new in the box. So we're going to do a quick little unboxing, and then I'm going to install it on my EdgeHD 8-inch that we have. So we're going to try this thing out, but I just want to go through this a little bit before I go and unbox it. This is the Celestron StarSense, and what this unit does, it's an auto aligner. So once you get it calibrated and set, you kind of do an alignment on your scope. You get this is basically a camera, and what it'll do is once you have it set, the next time you set up and go out there, you basically hit a button, and the telescope will just auto align for you. You never have to go through that alignment process anymore, which is pretty slick. There's a number of videos online. Celestron has kind of a nice tutorial online that you can follow on how to set the thing up. But basically what we're going to do is just kind of, we're going to essentially just set the thing up on our 8-inch, but it'll sit up there, you know, like this. And that's just basically a camera. It goes out there and checks out what stars are out there, and it figures out how to align itself. So really kind of a slick deal. These are the compatibility. It's compatible with pretty much all the Celestron mounts that are out there. It's not compatible with this Nexstar I series or the Ultima 2000, it says here. So, but all the Nexstar SCs, the CGEs, CGX, the CGEMs, all those, it's pretty much compatible with all that stuff. So I believe there's also one that they make for the Skywatcher, I believe as well. So, all right, well, I just want to show you this to you guys. Also, by the way, if you go, if you're real interested in one of these things, you know, Asteroid Hunters always has a little promo code that you can see. It's called Asteroid Hunter. You see it at the bottom of the screen there. But if you just basically put it into the discount code and hit apply, it says coupon code, you'll save a few bucks. Not a whole lot, but you're going to save a few bucks, man, and every dollar counts. So that pretty much works with most of the products at Telescopes.net. Obviously, the more money that's there, the more you're going to save. So please, you know, use the discount code Asteroid Hunter the next time you check out at Telescopes.net, and see if you can save some dollars there. So, all right, I'm going to switch over here to the bench, and we're going to do a quick little unboxing. My son there is going to run the stream for us. So this is the StarSense box that it comes in, and we're just going to kind of go through it here. So this is the unit itself, and this unit does come with a couple of different brackets. It comes with a larger bracket and a smaller bracket, depending on what telescope that you're utilizing. So we'll look at the manual and we'll see. I'm pretty sure we use the larger one, but we'll take a look and see which one we're supposed to use there. So, all right. So it comes with the manual here. So let's take a look at that real quick. This comes with the StarSense. You will be replacing the hand controller for your mount that you have. So it's a StarSense actual hand controller, and then the other bracket. See, this is a smaller camera bracket, and then it comes with a cable, some screws, an Allen wrench, those kind of things that are on here. So we'll see here. Yeah, it says here, it says large bracket or the small bracket, large bracket, all Celestron EdgeHDs. We have an EdgeHD, so we'll be utilizing that. If you have any other units, the Celestron 6-inch refractor, all Celestron reflectors and refractors packaged with the Advanced VX mount. The whole list is right there. I know you can probably go online and figure out as well, but it's right here in the manual that tells you, so that's kind of nice. Good pictures to be able to follow in the manual, which is always helpful. So we'll see here. So there's the manual. So essentially here's the stuff here. So here's that hand controller. So it's a StarSense hand controller, and you're going to basically replace the existing one. We have a CGX mount, so we'll be replacing that with this hand controller as well. Comes with all the screws that you need. There's some longer screws depending on the bracket I'm assuming you're going to use. We'll probably use the screws that are just on the optical tube themselves. There's that Allen key. Data cable. Goes from the aux, probably from the StarSense, I believe, from the pictures I've seen, to the mount itself, to the auxiliaries. Oh, here's that smaller bracket as well. And then here's the unit itself. So there's a StarSense. It's basically a camera that's sitting there. Take that off. And that's a camera. It comes with this real nice, I like these big metal brackets. They're real nice. Kind of sturdy. I like these brackets a lot. A lot of finder scopes don't have these metal brackets, but they're definitely a little more heavy duty. So we'll be basically mounting that onto the optical tube, and then the unit just essentially slides right on there as well. So looks like it's got, there's the aux port, and then there's a USB port. I think this USB port, let me see here. I think I just saw something in there. Where was the, talked about the USB port. Yeah, there we go. It says USB port for future upgrades and development. So probably in the future they may have some firmware updates or any of those kind of things, but there's essentially a USB cable there. There's also the USB cable on the bottom of the hand controller as well, which is, we'll be utilizing that because we utilize Stellarium to control our telescope when we're hunting for asteroids. That's the software that we use, and we control it via USB. So we'll be tapping right into that hand controller as well. So so all the plugs and stuff that you need are all there, which is pretty nice. Okay, well, what we're going to do, I'm going to just go over here real quick, and we'll go over to our 8-inch, and let me just mount this thing up so you guys can see this on the telescope. It's our first time using this thing, so I don't know. Hopefully it mounts up pretty easy. But it's kind of neat once you get it set and you get it dialed in. You basically walk up to your scope and hit a button, and the thing will auto-align for you, so you don't have to do any more alignment yourself. So it's really kind of a neat little slick little tool. So all right, well, we're going to go over to our 8-inch, and we'll do an installation on it here. Okay, guys. So we're back over here with the 8-inch here. So there's basically screws on the optical tube. We're going to essentially pull one of those off, or a couple of those off, and then remount this bracket. So let me see. I'm going to pull this bracket out. This is the bracket that this thing sits on. So we want to see what it lines up with. It looks like it lines up with these two screws here. So we're going to basically pull these off and put them on there. This is the same kind of bracketing system that's on the finder scope that comes with the telescope, this metal bracket. So I always like to leave a finder scope on my telescope because there's times in the middle of the night you might have a problem when you're doing something, you do your go-to, and all of a sudden your computer system fails. You're going to need, sometimes it's hard to know where you're at, and you need to maybe do a realignment. So I always make sure I always have a finder scope of some sort, or a Telrad, or a red dot finder or something, just in case my technology goes haywire, which it does happen from time to time. And we want to make sure that we have a way to be able to see and get our stuff realigned. So I'm going to essentially, looks like I'm just going to replace these screws. And this is our 8-inch. We just did a video where we did a guide camera on our 11. We're going to be, that's our real asteroid hunting telescope that we use. But I'm going to play with this star line, or the StarSense, I mean, and we'll be messing with that. I'll do another video on this once I get this installed. I'll do another video just showing you guys how it works and what I found on it. And I know there's a few of them out there, so that seems like a slick little system that you can utilize. Again, when you guys put these screws back in, don't crank them down, man. They don't need to be cranked at all. You just kind of snug this stuff down. These things that are going on here don't weigh too much, so this one screw doesn't want to grab back on there real well. There we go. Okay. So essentially, this one screw does not want to sit in here very well, so I'm going to have to mess with that. To play with that a little bit, get that screw to tighten in there, but I'll just use one for now. I'll make sure I get that other screw. It comes with a couple longer screws, but I know those longer screws don't work with this optical tube. So essentially, this looks like this unit just slides right on there, like that. There is a couple of locking, those few little locking screws that come in the bag here, right there. This is what we're going to use, I think. Put this thing on here. I'm assuming you probably can utilize this with your other. If you have just a standard finder scope that came with your Celestron, I'm assuming this will probably slide right on that same bracket because it looks identical. So that locks right in there. So I'm wondering, because when you tighten this thing on here, I can see it moving a little bit. The thing is, my question is, you use it, you get it all lined. There's a calibration process that has to happen with this thing where you're basically making sure that whatever this camera is seeing is what you're seeing in your eyepiece. But you know, when you've got it calibrated and you got all set, but at the end of the night, if you take this thing off, this is what I'll be curious to know, and I put it back on, there's a little bit of movement in this thing. Right there. See that? It's a little bit of a shift when I tighten this down. So I just want to make sure it goes back in the same spot the same way every time. I'll probably end up leaving it on here, but it's just it's interesting. Like, okay, if I pull this off and put it back on, is it going to be lined up again, or do I have to go through the calibration process, which I don't want to have to do every time, because it says there's a little video that Celestron has that shows that once you can basically pull it off and on and you're good to go. So, but maybe you don't tighten as much. Just a little bit of a shift in there. So that's the unit. It's on there. And essentially, yeah, grab these cables here real quick. And we just plug our cable in, and then the other end of this cable right here that you have right here, that's going to go right into our CGX mount. And we'll just have to find an aux port because we've got so many things going on in this mount. And yeah, we got the focuser, we got all kinds of stuff going on. So I got a GPS on here as well. So but that basically just slips right into your mount there. So now that's sitting on there as well. So so that's the unit, guys. There it is right here. And we're going to basically mess with this thing and see how it goes and see how it works. I know there's quite a few video tutorials out there on this thing. Seems like a great little unit, so hopefully we have some good luck with it as well, and it works pretty good. But this is on our 8-inch. We do have an 11 as well, but we have a guide scope on there that we're using for guiding. But I just wanted to play with this thing and see how it works and see how good it does. So I don't think there's anything else here, but there it is. That's the StarSense. We'll do another video here soon just to show you guys how it's going and show it in action. Again, there are videos on how to calibrate it. Celestron has kind of a video tutorial online. We're going to look at that as well, so we figure out how to calibrate the thing. So thanks guys for coming by. Join the Discord. We'll leave a link down below, and if you have any questions or comments or anything, please feel free to put them in the Discord. You can ask questions to myself, also Daniel at telescopes.net. We got Mirko, our imager friend, who is in there as well, and that kind of thing. So those guys are in there. You can ask questions, and I also put equipment that's on sale from our wonderful sponsor, Woodland Hills, as well. And I also put news in there, stuff that we have upcoming streams. We have guests that come by and those kind of things. So, all right, there it is, guys. The Celestron StarSense installed on an EdgeHD 8-inch. So we'll catch up with you again soon, and hopefully we'll get this thing going, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for coming by. Have a great weekend. Take care.